We're joined on the phone by Dr. Erroll Southers. He's the managing director of counterterrorism for Tall Global Corporation and a professor of Homeland Security at the University of Southern California. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Southers. I want to ask you, investigators are exploring all options in terms of a motive, but they're not ruling out terrorism. Based on what we know so far and your background, what do you think motivated this shooting?
Well, my initial thought, understanding that the target or the victims were at a party for county workers, was that it seemed quite personal. The shooters went to a location that didn't appear to be random. They had specific target knowledge. They understood how to get in and out. The speed and lethality of what they were able to accomplish in such an ultra-violent way suggested that they had personal knowledge of this location. And last but not least, they didn't appear to be suicidal. They left the location before police arrived. So they had at least thought about this attack and thought about their escape.
But surely when you embark on an attack like this, you're not planning on getting away. Do you think that they were planning on escaping?
I think they were planning on escaping. The fact that they had the vehicle there, they didn't wait to shoot it out with police. It didn't appear that they were trying to commit suicide by cop. It seems to me that they were planning to kill as many people as they could and leave that location.
Interesting. Now, the Council on American Islamic Relations came out right away. They're otherwise known as CARE. They came out right away and had a press conference. What was your take on that press conference?
Well, here we are just less than 3 weeks away from the Paris attack, which gripped the entire world. There's an increasing sensitivity and vigilance regarding ISIS-inspired attacks and the notion that ISIS continues to urge its followers to attack in their country of residence. And then lastly, the routine criticism by some that the Muslim community should condemn all attacks. So it appears to me, and I don't know their total motivation, that CARE decided to get out in front of this, condemn the attacks as the Muslim community, and also offer up a relative of the shooter to offer his condolences. So it seemed to be a unified front on the part of the Muslim community to say, we condemn these attacks, we stand with you, and we want to show our solidarity.
You mentioned the Paris shooting. We had another mass shooting just on the 27th in Colorado. This is the worst since Sandy Hook. How do we stop these shootings?
Well, workplace violence or terrorism, and it appears that in this instance we're going to have one or both of this particular attack. The attackers don't live in a vacuum. These attackers have families, they live in communities, they have coworkers. Increasingly, these social networks are reporting behaviors, statements, and other activities that, we in the intelligence community might deem actionable intelligence. So the way to stop or prevent or thwart these attacks are when people actually notify authorities that people they know well are saying or doing things that could be troubling.
All right, Dr. Erroll Southers, thank you so much.